Sir, Obakofa Christo ni former president or Koromfuo, former president Ashawo, and me and you any na family. A very better pass, Obakofa Kromonia, Obetimi Puntu, ye dear and Kanko, and Jumayen and Koso, Abba Adiamaye.
Wontumi finally replied. Ashanti region NDC member finally replied Wontumi over his comment about John MAHAMA. He called John MAHAMA Koromfuo, Ashawo. Wontumi say Emma Ghana phone to Abama John MAHAMA 2024. According to him, John MAHAMA oye Ashawo ni na osaye Koromfuo. Na NDC member no one fan cheno kra o ma more details. Efia Schwarzenegger, Mary Bedu, Adwa Safo, Umunyina Umodin, Aba Adinmubi. And so wow, Kelvin Taylor were teaching Bawumia pasa. Let's get into the details.
You are for a bedamase NDC Asante mantem ni asaba makachi bio na ye baya yinkra ne bone ni nyina ne se mahunu se video bi enenam social media ye Asante mantem MPP suafo a ye frɛ no Wontumi akoke kamfre ni ma ne nsɛmfi bi de agu ye papa John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampani a onam no nkumu ba ebeje Ghana man na ebia na obi hu nsɛm a na so obi nti nsɛm a Wontumi kae no mom yenkotie ne nsamra
Sir Obakofa Christo ni former president or Koromfuo, former president Ashawo, and me and you any na family. A very better pass, Obakofa Kromonia, Obetimi Puntu, ye dear and Kanko, and Jumayen and Koso, Abba Adiamaye.
Adofo mo amahwe video mo hu se ensem awom no airtime ya rehosem na de bia ya na ye ka se MPP mo no se ya sa nimdefo ne anyansafo asa na wokokro mo nso na banchi asa ene ye de nkamfo afraduane cause MPP se anyansafo wo mu a minnim ne nti a mo be masa bi obi te se Wontumi abeye otitinani na party ane anim se eya krachefo party no ne wadane no se bia nyaado ajinjanfo party na asemo a Wontumi kan ya no se yabone tofa wo mu mienu o se ye se obekwa akoto aba makramoni a onye Koromfuo dan o Kristoni a ana former president oye Kristoni a oye Koromfuo ana se obekwa akoto aba ma former president a oye Ashawo ni de ka o de koto aba ma eye vice president a onye Ashawo ni a nkeye anuanom ensemo o kan ye beje bre ne yi anom makomako anuanom ye kasa obi ye Koromfuo a ene de Koromfuo ne obi a wafa adea eni wono na ye nyina ye nim se o mampanyine John Dramani Mahama free ni bofra se be si ni mpani bremu ne soma wabesom Ghana ye nyina no omfa obi ade da na 2016 MPP for ye o madwene se o mobedi atro the corruption tax no ne niam bi target no say han or ship e would Japan or ye adan e would Dubai no ne ade ko fan sem bebre de betare ye papa yi si form no emfie nsu ni MPP for entimi improve wo monsem no mo kan mu bia wa bra wo Ghana ya mamra mu ye article 57 clause 6 o se so obi ya mampanyini no di bone a o si form a o man ni wo mfie niensa se bone a wadi bia na ye de ne kogina emra no se mfie niensa no aye dai apa ho MPP fo nsem o mo kan ye ni nyina se o mampanyini Mahama abo Ghana kro no mo ntimi anyi ano nti na akoye awrodo rada se menti enne Nyankopon adware o mampanyini Mahama ma ne ho afi ama obi ahunu se ensem a yekagu ne ho fi so ye corrupt no ne ade nyina no nukure bi anya dai eni ho na adanse bi anya dai eni ho so anuanom ye ko bi adanse wo ho se wako atia ketase hye kankan ne proye ne kro no wo Ghana ha eye o mampanyini John Dramani Mahama onu na nya akokoduro a ne MP a ofi so ode adwuma bi hye ne nsa wanye ne ya Afrika damba mu a eye abuga pele ono ene timide ne ye dai ekogina court eye national service scandal ba ye ko ba se nkofu bi e de national service no bokro no o mampanyini Mahama nya akokoduro ko GC ka be 60 million Ghana cedis e be to o man kukum Victoria Hama oye former deputy communications minister o kira adwene keke se ono de onya 1 million onye politics bi no mampanyini Mahama eyi ne kosi nchen ti ye po obi adanse ye wo ho se wako atia ketase hye kankan ne proye ne kro no a ayo mampanyini John Dramani Mahama ti say ni pay Wontumi ukase wa ye Koromfuo ye sa mo nsam no amoka no 2016 a edi amanfo trimo dem no eno na mo fi se na mo be set media dada manfo ba ye kam what you say ene Ghana fo ani anwan nti ne ye ntina ho manfo tra 2016 mutu ye keka ansem fo mampanyine John Dramani Mahama no ye ntina ho man nkoso bio na ye pe obi o ye Koromfuo anuanom ye nipa na Wontumi se ye nkoto abama no a ye Dr. Bawumia because ono na dance ye wo ho se obi mu a okokra ba ye 10,000 bucks ofa akwati kwan so one ne office nkomu ko wia every port e dia bechecha man kramofo during Ramadan a eto ye dey eche ye de ho adanse dia ye dey atoho si ye kasa obi ye Koromfuo a ye Dr. Bawumia no a Wontumi se ye nkoto abama no a wono ene kodi animu a PDS anase ECG a ye Ghana ejapade no nke kodi nkofo bi nsa wa bra okodane eye bank guarantee eye condition precedent ekoye no condition subsequent and na Ghana sika close to $2 billion akodi nkofo bi nti ye kasa obi ye Koromfuo a enye omampanyine John Dramani Mahama na emom paninu a Wontumi di na chi se omanfo nkoto abama no ono na dance wo ho pepe se bi ye Koromfuo na Wontumi no ankasa nso se bi krono a wabɔ no wo krom ha no a eno nti wasoa ne men a se bi de bi osori obeto ayampia no ma na nya na adwene se bi obefa ne ho adi eye de ye wi abebo amadufo chi ayeja eye ekwan ye wo sabronu mu kwa abofo a Wontumi ye de ama wo se ya waje ho sika adi a ekwan ne da so da ho no 2024 John Dramani Mahama beba ama sa sika na wawi afiri oman ne ho no oman no nsa be de ebe kanade enuano ye de no ekosata ba bi a enuano masamba kwa Wontumi kan ye sa ya asefem ne se eye se obekwa koto aba ama vice president a wonya Ashawo dan se obekwa koto aba ama former president sebi oya Ashawo ni enuano ye nyina ye nim ye mampanyine John Dramani Mahama no ye nim so ye be ma ne monyamfo a oware ne ho kani ya maame Lodi na Mahama mfie aduasa a o mawo emamu numu a yente basabasa ye bia ye de ye wo montemu saa ni pay se wo koka sese bi o ya Ashawo ni na chese wankasa no wadwene nya adwuma wankasa no se wo hu sese bi enwan bi kwa wo se o sorry do omoji because wo nuane wo mo na ye ka Ashawo ni a wo Wontumi sen ya ba ye bi wo krom ha ye frɛ no afia so asenega Ghana fo nyina abɔ ne pa ahwi no oba bonten be ka se wo betwe ne mpena na mpena na wo betwe no so no da ho na mo behia wo ta tui sabi te se afunumu wo se wonya Ashawo ni na John Dramani Mahama no aware mfie aduasa na ware mu yente basabasa ye bia ye hunu se wasa ware oba bia wa nchen kra no ono wo se sabi ono ya Ashawo na ye kasa obi ya Ashawo ni a na nsen mo primaries ni mo a presidential primaries na course no arabi aye frɛ no eye Mary Bodo wo London obeka se ade ba akunti a adwo asafo edwane kotena abrochire ne se yewura Bawumia ye dai eto ne mo na ye nim no kure wo sa asem se sa asem no ye no kure dia ene ye se wo pa Ashawo ni a don't look any further than nipa no a wudi na chi se Ghana fo nye dai emeto aba enye dai emanu aye Dr. Bawumia nye ye bia ye se ne yerem ye mienu ye wo Samira Bawumia ne ye wo Ramatu Bawumia anye ye bia Ramatu Bawumia no ye dai wo under normal circumstance no enkensem wo ye ma bonte me ya no but 2016 omo ka ye me ya no nti no ema omu ede ye tumuda ema amanfo bi so ye da eji tumu nti bra ye wo mu de ensemfi bia MPP sebi ensemfi bia chama Wontumi beba be kan fa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obia no ye nso anu ye wo obia de be ma no ye da mo asinya me nhyira mo
Afi NDC die no ono NDC ni Kelvin Taylor die obi anim so NPP ni no so okoka John Mahama no waka Kelvin Taylor so die ni yentu aso.
Bawumia was moved to become one of the senior economists of the department. He was moved to become one of the senior economists of the department, meaning Bank of Ghana policies. If government needs any advice from Bank of Ghana when it comes to policies, especially government in power, so you better a financial policies free. Into Mogen is saying so. Or a senior economist or that department at the Bank of Ghana. 2000, not MPP no power. He came for power. Bawumia came to Ghana to do politics, but I didn't tell you. He stayed abroad. 2000 power Sayana Bawumia ba Ghana. For some reason, 2000 now power Bawumia was in Ghana. Suddenly, he started moving up. Or see, no, yeah, politics that. No, nim politics, or boy, he knew what he was doing. Now, or say, President John Ejekum Kufuor appointed Bawumia as deputy governor of Bank of Ghana in 2006. Or you 6 years pay our Bank of Ghana, you're moving to deputy governor. So when Bawumia was at the Bank of Ghana, he was basically working for the NPP. And then the Bawumia the Bank of Ghana so extraordinary. In Koromfuo Bawumia beto womono, no, none of them could get deputy governor position. Bawumia just 6 years at the Bank of Ghana. Now my mention will be dangerous no. At the Bank of Ghana, Mahamudu Bawumia nyoma we no ye. My mention 2000. He officially will start work 2001. So 2000 and 2001. 2000 election they could do year 2001 basically. It is a Kufuor power 2001 January. Bawumia was in Ghana. So it was when the elections was going on. So forget about 2000 and 2001. At the same election year. Now, at the Bank of Ghana, Mahamudu Bawumia, Wayne Bawumia Namuntie, served as the head of the Monetary Policy and Financial Stability Department. He was part of the team. Listen. He was part of the team that designed and implemented the inflation targeting framework that continues to give monetary policy and the working of the Monetary Policy Committee at the Bank of Ghana. The inflation targeting framework established reduced inflation from over 40% in 2000 to 10.2% by 2007, while maintaining relative exchange rate stability. In the Bawumia Bank of Ghana, no, he was part of the Monetary Policy Committee. 2006, and Kufuor, 2006, 2007, and Kufuor introduced redenomination. Bawumia was the deputy governor of Bank of Ghana. Those policies now Kufuor introduced, the last time you bought video show, the Bank of Ghana, the governor then, and the deputy, they were the ones who were leading the redenomination charge. Now, redenomination, no, and no Kufuor at the end of the day, no, FKA or the car na wabonyi and Bawumia dems were able to cover it up. Time Kufuor who say was say Ghana economy, no, it was Bawumia mo na mo be mu edi redenomination by a car say ye 00 be free. I'm not the word be a friend rebase in the buy. Ya boka, ya deka. Sesia yen kancho bia say ye kadi nyina sesia no ahye. So Mahamudu Bawumia, when you go into Ghana's politics, and internet today we are struggling with our economy because Bawumia basically under J.A. Kufuor after Bawumia helping them because one of the biggest shots at the Bank of Ghana, now a deputy governor, it is under Bawumia's leadership and a redenomination. That time Kufuor was in power. Bawumia emunema Kufuor and now Bawumia nema Kufuor the idea say yanko redenomination. So he has been covering up the crime of the NPP. And you see today, so check it Adwina Bawumia so war and the economy. It does not tally. You ask yourself, say, and this is not the same person you're confident because of the economy. Today he's not speaking about the economy because when he came, his primary job was to come and cover up the crime of the NPP. As the deputy governor of Bank of Ghana, no, his job was to help Kufuor introduce redenomination to cover up the crimes of Kufuor. And into Kufuor free power, na Kufuor suggested Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Ekufuado because Bawumia was good at covering up crime. Bawumia was good at his work, not helping the economy. Bawumia was good at covering up crime and corruption. So everybody was shocked. Say, how did Ekufuado suddenly land on Kufuor? Because Ekufuado was looking for somebody who was able to take Kufuor out of that mess indirectly without Ghanaians knowing. Because Ekufuado, they saw the mess Kufuor caused. They did not understand how Kufuor was able to get away with redenomination. So Ekufuado went back and said, I need that guy at the Bank of Ghana who does a lot of covering up, who is able to manipulate data, who is able to lie. That is why today you ask yourself, Bawumia so why economy, why economics, why BBA? And then a system na bedu say the reality is what we are seeing. He cannot do redenomination again. He cannot cover up again. Right now, he is in the center. He is not at the Bank of Ghana. Right now, what he has to do is to explain to us why we are here. Okay, so already they moved their inflation from 40% in 2000 to 10.72% in 2007. That was right after redenomination. The inflation dropped from 40 to 10.2. Ask yourself how. All because there's yet redenomination. Redenominating your currency does not have to kill the inflation. Redenomination, just doing redenomination, should not move your currency from your inflation from 40 to 10.2. But what they did was they hid behind numbers. Bawumia manipulated the data to save Kufuor's government. And no mujina so the campaign. And it is na Bawumia free. Na Bawumia is no ejuma Bank of Ghana. Kobene Japan be catch na Bawumia kro only NPP card. They had to slot Bawumia in because they needed somebody who had done the damage for them before. So Bawumia is a chronic liar. And NPP needed Bawumia because they thought to say the oyema Kufuor obetuma ya me Kufuado. And it's now when they were borrowing and they were stealing, when they came in fresh, what did they say? They said Bawumia is the head of the economic management team. The economic management team, basically, they make decisions for the finance minister. They give advice to the finance minister. Who was the head? It was Bawumia. They knew that the economic management team would be working directly with the Bank of Ghana, and it is Bawumia who is in charge. Now, when it blew up, they are saying, so the economic management team, no, Bawumia was not the head. Bawumia was the head. So, consistently, Bawumia has lied his way to this point. Actually, I went to politics. I say, actually, once in a way, one can just sit down and do the analysis. Because at a point on Wontumi TV, Bawumia said he wasn't into politics until he came to Ghana when J.A. Kufuor was about to enter power. Now, Mr. S, get me that video. Mahmoud Bawumia sat on radio, Wontumi radio. Ghana for Ghana. That was before election 2020. Ghana for Ghana. He wasn't. In fact, he was there when Kufuor called him. And when he was going to see Kufuor, no, now or just Kufuor pay data as supporting the campaign. You are a deputy governor of Bank of Ghana. If an opposition leader is calling you, you are thinking he needed data from you to support his campaign. But I'll call Hono and Kufuor catch and say, I want you to become my running mate. He took him only 24 hours to make that decision. 24 hours to make a serious political decision. How on earth? You were a deputy governor of Bank of Ghana. This is Mahmoud Bawumia. Tieno. You will see the inconsistencies in his statement.
First, me pese me chia utifo nyina me chia ye papa otumfo say to the second any Ashanti hima any ye nananom nyina any Ashanti man nyina me sumu pese me chia na me bo ye chairman Wontumi na baso pa se ejuma obo ama men share dance kase me pese me ye politics. In fact, na me ba Ghana 2000 na my dream ni politics mon kra, but na me pese me ba na me wa bruchre almost 20 years na, but na me pese me ba Ghana me ba boa because me na me dream say adia me suan na me nim wo economic development no mo met media at Ghana so kakra. So me jai me juma na me wo America na me chira de wo ho na me buy but me buy no me join a Bank of Ghana and the Bank of Ghana ho na me ye juma copim 2008 me nya call say nana do dan ko fa do bese oni mi hia ampa time no na me dream politics no na me no intention yen hia da you know na o se o pese o me hia na me dream say ope economic data dia so na me call sa meeting no me di me sesa me economic data say o me kwa the bema no na ma call me baby so me assembly data na me de call ye na ye din komo na ombisa data ye asem na echo kakra no say why opese me ye the vice presidential candidate war election and urban when na August the election no say December. So obisa no na me my shocked kakra because na me dream ho kra say sa beba you know so ampa me kofi na me yere Samira no na kasa me me mame mos kasa na me dream ho na me pese no on demand answer the next day so but me dream ho me say we there Nyame ejuma no because say they buy no na ma dwen ho kra that me kai say me papa so na ote ho no na obisa me say me ni ye interested in politics na me say me dey mean politics more I'll say Adam, me say politics mo dey omo did you attend dia enti me pese me kom na o say na mo akosua dey mo ko politics mo any mama complain say ebi mo omo nimi ade omo be ko politics mo no mo rule over you omo ye policies omo yes policy na men complaining.
So Deputy Governor of Bank of Ghana, an opposition leader just calls you, come to a meeting. He's not asked you for any data. Bawumia is a liar. Say, and we are Deputy Governor of Bank of Ghana. Now, John MAHAMA said, oh, I want to have a meeting with you. He's not asked you for any data. In fact, you need to have TBG data or their guidelines. What kind of data do you want? Intinipani Musa no data ben na osisa ya nka wode kwako hia no. Why? Do we have a generic data sitting there? So be for also a person we meeting now, you need to pick that data and go show to the person. Because obi per data because obi I want data on a year microfinances. I want data on inflation. I want data on our foreign reserve. The person has not told you what data he wants. But okay say that na adodan kweku for the free na now you so per data into gather data na okoye but oko do now needing common. It wasn't about he's lying. He knew the work he had done for Kufuor. He knew because he was the danger man behind manipulating numbers for Kufuor.